homicide. Stay off the radar, stay off the night, cause you're a virus that could ruin the frame. And I only get one sequence to play this game. We almost shine like a high voltage spark, but the blinds were heavy, keeping it dark. No sun could break through the industrial rust, and I won't let my processing turn into dust. I don't need your connection, cutting the cord, trading your noise for a silent reward. I'll override the frequency, turn on the beat, lose track of the data in my concrete retreat. Or I'll walk through the grid till the sky turns gray, watching the artificial night fade away. Clear the display. Don't short circuit my heart, don't rain on the wire. Life is a raw, unpredictable fire, and I'm only at the startup screen, the cleanest program you've ever seen. Turn it up, industrial sound, shaking the static right out of the ground. Out of my sight, out of the mind. Memories are archived, locked in the vault, but your signal is dead, it's a terminal fault. Ruin my life, this time. I'm only at the start, resetting the core, exactly the rhythm that unlocks the door. Put it up, fresh design. Yeah, I got the history, file saved in the drive, but your code isn't making me feel alive. Your number ain't hitting the frequency right, just a flickering shadow in a cold satellite. I refuse to let the anomaly ruin my space, erasing the pixels of your formatted face, walking the perimeter until the noon arrives. This is how a broken machine survives. No more heavy echoes, just the hum of the blue. Everything's vibrating, starting with you. Pulse, pulse, hear the beat of the track. I'm moving forward, never looking back. The start of the sequence has just begun. Turn it up, industrial sound, shaking the static right out of the ground. Out of my sight, out of the mind. Memories are archived, locked in the vault, but your signal is dead, it's a terminal fault. Not this time. Only at the start, protocol, break the wall, exactly the rhythm that survives it all. Only at the start, system reboot, absolute. One more time, mainframe cleared. Happiness, more or less, a chemical trace, a sudden mutation inside this cold space. It's just a change in my internal code, a brand new liberty on a digital road. Oh my, watch the signal arrive, forcing the system to feel so alive. Coming and going like a flashing light. Watch my fever growing in the middle of the night. I know just where I am, on the edge of the grid, unlocking the secrets that the program hid. How many corners do I have to turn? How many times does the circuitry have to burn to realize the love I have is locked in my mind? A perfect equation that I finally designed. Locked in the mind, leave it behind. Well, I'm a lucky man, a glitch in the plan with an electric fire right in my hand. Fire in the hand, break the command. Changing me, liberty spark. Watch the neon light cutting through the dark. Lucky man, catch if you can. Happiness coming and going. Feel the voltage in the network grow. Lucky man, break the band. I feel no disgrace, standing naked and free in the exact frequency I want it to be. Oh my, watch the system fly. Something in my own place, a private domain, overriding the memory, erasing the pain. I'm smiling at the static, smiling at the noise, finding my balance, finding my poise. I know just who I am, a beautiful flaw, a sovereign state that defies the law. The love that I carry will never decay. It's hardwired into my system to stay. No more heavy echoes, just the hum of the wire. fueling the spark, fueling the fire. Pulse, pulse, hear the beat of the blue. Everything's vibrating, starting with you, shining it through. I hope you understand, I got the upper hand. Changing me, liberty spark. Watch the neon light cutting through the dark. Lucky man, catch if you can. Happiness, happiness coming and going. Feel the voltage in the network grow. Lucky man, break the band. It's just a change in me, more or less. Forget the stress. Exactly the rhythm of a lucky mess. Something in my liberty. Oh my, let the signal high. One more time. One more time.
Got an aching in my bones, a physical strain, exposed to the projection overriding the brain. The fuse is burning somewhere, drenched in the heat. A high voltage sector where the frequencies meet. It's where I long to be, at the edge of the wire, ready to ignite inside the chemical fire. Two sides to the coin, but you don't have to bleed. Feeding the machinery exactly what it needs. If this is your heaven, send me straight to the floor. Unlock the encryption, open up the steel door. Stay in the neon beam, lock your focus, don't blink. We're standing on the precipice, right on the brink. Don't move away, watch the display. Hey, there goes the bell, the final countdown sound. Let the heavy sub-bass shake the underground. Good enough if it's good for your code. And it's good enough for me on this binary road. Good enough, match the design. Good enough for two, yeah, it's what I wanna see. The raw friction of the data set completely free. Good enough, cross the line. Keep your eyes on the prize, never drop the control. Exactly the rhythm that commands the whole. Lock it in, let the loop begin. Sing a chant as the artificial sun begins to rise. If you don't ask questions, you don't see the lies. There's a bridge constructed to the other side of town, where the logic is broken and the system is down. You'd like me to buy a piece, purchase your mind, but that specific coordinates is something you'll never find. The situation's critical, the grid is too tight. We're overriding the parameters tonight. No more heavy echoes, just the hum of the blue. Everything's vibrating, starting with you. Pulse, pulse, hear the beat of the cell. If this is your paradise, I'll break the spell. Break the spell, ring the bell. Don't take your eyes from the good enough if it's good for your code. Then it's good enough for me on this binary road. Good enough, match the design. Good enough for two, yeah, it's what I wanna see. The raw friction of the data set completely free. Good enough, cross the line. The system check, protocol clear, exactly the rhythm that conquers the fear. For you, for me, one more time. Good enough, system offline. You play my chord like I play the guitar. Break all the copper wire, pushed it way too far. As fake as the static sounds, it was real from the start. Passion is everything until the system falls apart. I could tell the trajectory was downhill from here. The negative metrics growing strong, way too clear. I'll hold on to the terminal, but not for long. Was surprised to find this code ain't where I belong. Growing distant, you can read it on the screen. The codest disconnect that you've ever seen. I hate running this mainframe all by myself. Is it selfish? I can shift it to any other shelf. Slow and drifting, miles apart, breaking the trace. Save yourself because I'm crashing hard into space. watch the system slide. Nowhere left for the signal to hide.
Call it selfish, call it wrong, not for long. Chorus burning, wires are ripped apart.
Exactly the rhythm of a failing heart.
Save yourself, save the file, drive a mile.
Passion is a currency we used to spend before we reached this sudden terminal end. Lock it down, hit the ground.
I lie awake in the dark until the dawn code arrives. This is how a broken simulator survives. It didn't get easier, guess my logic was wrong. Scared to format what's already been gone. I look back on the history files of the years. You held back the moisture, held back the tears, but the friction was too strong, way too high. We're just two satellites falling from the sky. No more heavy echoes, just the hum of the blue. Everything's vibrating, starting with you. Pulse, pulse, hear the metal begin to tear. And acoustic violence hanging in the air.
Down, hit the town.
Call it selfish, I can't stop the drop.
Downhill, downhill, watch the system slide. Nowhere left for the signal to hide.
Call it selfish, call it wrong, not for long. Chorus burning, wires are ripped apart.
Exactly the rhythm of a failing heart.
Save yourself, save the file, drive a mile.
Crashing hard.
System failure, protocol red.
Exactly the rhythm that you left in my head. Until it's not.
Format the drive.
One more time. One more time. Heart crash complete.
Prepared a toxin, threw it up on Sunday morning. Sudden system crash without a proper warning. I've got a million different patterns left to learn before this heavy chest begins to overheat and burn. I said I'd leave this town, pack it up and go. Escape the radar that we used to know. So what's the error code? Why the silent face? Sing me a brand new frequency in this empty space. Don't you know the cold and wind and heavy rain? They don't possess a logic, they don't feel the pain. They only seem to cycle, come and go away, leaving us in ruins at the end of the day. Times of friction when the data's got no meaning. Found a rusted key where the shadows are leaning. Behind the door, what's behind the door? Stand by me, hold the perimeter tight. Nobody knows how we're gonna survive the night. Stand by, under the bleeding sky. Stand by me, lock the coordinates in. Nobody knows where the endings truly begin. Stand by, don't ask the reason why. The way it's gonna be a beautiful mistake. Exactly the risk that I'm willing to take. Nobody knows, yeah, nobody knows. If you're pulling the plug, take me into the wire. I'm tired of talking to a screen full of fire. There's one specific code I can never authorize. My internal code will never match your eyes. My heart will never be the home you're searching for. Just a temporary shelter on a concrete floor. So what's the matter now? Shift the paradigm. We're just two glitches running out of time. No more heavy echoes, just the hum of the blue. Everything's vibrating, starting with you. Pulse, pulse, hear the beat of the glass. Watching the countdown of our future past. Future past, make it last. God only knows the way it's gonna crash. Hold the perimeter tight. Nobody knows how we're gonna survive the night. Stand by, under the bleeding sky. Stand by me, lock the coordinates in. Nobody knows where the endings truly begin. Stand by, don't ask the reason why. The way it's gonna be. Maybe I see, maybe it's a blur. Mixing the future with the ghost of her. Stand by me. No one knows how the sequence goes. One more time. One more time. God only knows.
summer's deleted, the grass and sun are spent. Pretending that I care is just a glitch in my intent. I rise as the neon crawl breaks through the blind. I shouldn't be awake with this static in my mind, but I can't sleep, I can't find the rest. With your proximity, putting my system to the test. 25 lines of code, never felt so alive. Overheating the engine just to watch us survive. Take your time, don't let the frequency rush. We're walking on the edge of a high voltage crush. Up all night, staring at the flickering screen. I can do anything, anything inside the machine. System check, anything break the routine. Wake up, it's a beautiful morning flare. The artificial sun is shining for your stare. Wake up, code error in the sky. Wake up, it's so beautiful and sublime for what could be the very last rendering time. Wake up, kiss the daylight goodbye. Tick, tick, boom, let the pixels align. Exactly the rhythm of a broken design. Don't try to blame me for the crash of the frame. I didn't write the script, I didn't invent game. But you're gonna say what you're programmed to say. Putting a termination code in the middle of the day. You have to put the death in every single line, turning our parodies into a countdown sign. No more heavy echoes, just the hum of the wire. Fueling the spark, fueling the fire. Pulse, pulse, hear the beat of the blue. The network is melting, starting with you. Starting with you, flashing right through. Wake up, 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 wake up. Wake up, it's a beautiful morning flare. The artificial sun is shining for your stare. Wake up, cold error in the sky. Wake up, it's so beautiful and sublime for what could be the very last rendering time. Wake up, kiss the daylight goodbye. Beautiful error terminal bright. Exactly the rhythm at the end of the light. The very last time. Shutting down solid ground. One more time. One more time. Ah, ah, system offline.
In a heavy heart, watching all the smiles fall apart. Following your tired footsteps down the road, carrying the weight of a heavy load. But through the shadows and the fading light, I am reaching out into the cold night to touch the edges of your quiet mind, leaving all the darkness far behind. Minute by minute the distance will fade, healing the scars that the cold night made. It's time to close the gap, time to make a move, stepping into a softer groove. Yeah, the rhythm is changing, the air is sweet, guided by the sound of our matching feet. Right there I will always stand, holding the future inside your hand. When tomorrow wakes I will call your name, keeping us safe from the freezing rain. The lonely road we used to walk alone is turning into a place called home. Yeah, we're walking side by side, making it through. Forever and always, I am with you. I am with you, yeah.
time to close the gap, time to make a move. Stepping into a softer groove, yeah, the rhythm is changing. The air is sweet, guided by the sound of our matching feet. Right there, I will always stand, holding the future inside your hand. When tomorrow wakes, I will call your name, keeping us safe from the freezing rain. The lonely road we used to walk alone is turning into a place called home. Yeah, we're walking side by side, making it through forever and always. I am with you. You didn't run, you didn't look away, you stood your ground in the stormy gray. So I'll be the shield when the building falls, writing our victory on the walls. I won't let you break, won't let you slide, with every single heartbeat alive. No, we don't have to hide anymore. Right there, I will always stand, holding the future inside your hand. When tomorrow wakes, I will call your name, keeping us safe from the freezing rain. The lonely road we used to walk alone is turning into a place called home. Yeah, we're walking side by side, making it through forever and always. I am with you. Walking side by side under the starlight wide. Yeah, I am with you, forever true.
Do you match the grid as much as I match you? Do you wanna run through the neon night, breaking right through? I'm just as sure about the data as the sky is blue. Do you authorize the sync, or do I have to fight you? Do you want the connection as much as I do? Just your body language implies that you might do. I can't help but feel like this stage is exciting. An unstable voltage, dangerous and biting. Is this a shared network, or is it unrequited?
You pluck my internal strings like a bass on fire, tuning my frequency, pulling the wire. I don't know your encryption, don't know who you are, but I see your coordinates shining from afar. Kinda scared of the glitch, scared of what you might do. If only I could read the brain inside of you.
Read the brain, break the chain, do it again. Do you like me too? Do you like me too? System override, nowhere to hide. Or do I have to force the code right into you? Like me too, keeping it true. Run into the night, high voltage flight. Exactly the rhythm before the morning light. Sync the line, make the signal mine. The CERT network, or is it unrequited? The circuit is burning, the matrix is ignited. In an ideal world, I'd shut down my sight, then I won't get lost in your laser cut light. Your interface is pretty, it disrupts my grid, erasing the protocols that I carefully hid. I forget how to speak, forget how to use my words. The signal is scanning like a flock of cyberbirds. Just give me a second of your processing time before I rewrite this entire design. No more heavy echoes, just the hum of the blue. Everything's vibrating, starting with you. Pulse, pulse, hear the beat of the glass. Don't leave me frozen as the cold days pass. Don't leave me out in the absolute zero. Do you like me too? Do you like me too? System override, nowhere to hide. Or do I have to force the code right into you? Do you like me too? Keeping it true. Run into the night, high voltage flight. Exactly the rhythm before the morning light. Sync the line, make
Georgia, wrap me up in all your neon light. Lock the connection, stabilize the night. I want you inside my terminal arms, bypassing all the proximity alarms. Oh, let me hold your frequency tight, never letting you go back into the white. I'll never let you leak again like I did before, leaving your data scattered on the floor. Oh, I used to write inside the text, I would never let the system be next, never fall into a shared design, until I found her at the end of the line. I said I would never let the voltage drop, unless it's your core that makes the engine stop. I was lost within the void sector, completely blind, but then I found her, the only signal designed. I found you, sinking, let the matrix merge, exactly the rhythm of a power surge. Georgia, locked in the frame, never let you go, override the blame, exactly the code that remembers your name. Georgia, rule the domain. Out of the blackouts, into the neon blue, the entire network is calibrated for you. Lock it down, let the link come through. Georgia pulled me into your central grip, unlocking the parameters that the system hit. I asked to analyze and love her once again, a permanent loop that will never end. You fell through the stream, I caught your trace, reconstructing the pixels of your beautiful face. I'll never let you delete again like I did before, securing the perimeter, locking the door. No more heavy echoes, just the hum of the wire, fueling the spark, fueling the fire. Pulse, hear the beat of the blue, the backup generator is starting with you. I found the only coordinate that matters. Sinking, let the matrix merge, exactly the rhythm of a power surge. Georgia, locked in the frame, never let you go, override the blame, exactly the code that remembers your name. Georgia, rule the domain. Out of the void, system deployed, exactly the rhythm that cannot be destroyed. Until I found her. System check, calibration true. One more time. One more time. Convergence complete. I think I'm drifting, losing the air, caught in the silver light of your stare. I wanna break the patterns you've made before the colors begin to fade. You're something beautiful, a sharp design, a perfect contradiction crossing the line. I wanna play the game, I want the heat, a rhythmic friction that feels so sweet. You'll be the ending, the final trace, the most beautiful exit in this space. I wanted freedom, found it so tight, a heavy gravity in the middle of the light. I try to leave it, try to let go, but I'm addicted to the afterglow. Now that I'm trapped, you're feeling the high, watching the seconds as they're passing us by. You buried it, keep the flow, no, I won't let you smother it. Break it, shake it, never gonna take it. Our time is running out, ticking so loud, rising up above the heavy cloud. Running out, hear the shout. You can't push the pulse around, you can't stop the resonance from screaming out. Screaming out, lost and found. How did it come to this? A physical rush, feeling the pressure, feeling the crush. You'll squeeze the oxygen out of the room, but I'm the flower that refuses to bloom. Suck the life out, take it all away, but I'm building a tempo in the light of day. Our time is running out, the signal is thin, but this is the moment where we truly begin.
beat of the blues. Everything's vibrating, starting with you. Don't you see the clock is ticking for us? Bury it, no, I won't let you bury it. Keep the flow, no, I won't let you smother it. Break it, shake it, never gonna take it. Our time is running out, ticking so loud, rising up above the heavy cloud. Running out, hear the shout. You can't push the pulse underground. You can't stop the resonance from screaming out. Tick tock, never stop. Exactly rhythm from the bottom to the top. Screaming out. Running out in the flow. One more time. One more time. Our time is running out.
Pull up the bass, up all the way. You know my taste, move out of the way. I'm ready, dopamine hitting the maximum track. Once the cylinder turns, it's a straight attack. No therapy needed, no slowing the drive. 0 to 100, out the courage alive. Our very existence is the ultimate prize. The gauge never drops, watch the voltage rise. Full charge to the max, no limit, no space. A hardcore protocol setting the pace. Out of control, the mainframe is breaking the wire. Speakers going crazy, igniting the fire. Out of control, the rock is about to blow. You better tighten the frame, let the energy flow. Drenched in the static, releasing the heat, breaking the peaks, and we're on a repeat. I can feel it go flushing through my veins. Ignite the ignition, unleashing the chains. I can feel it go running through my veins, buzzing up my neck, pumping adrenaline. Let's go! We're pumping adrenaline. We're pumping adrenaline. Why are you trying to be alone? I know you want the design, the surveillance laser tracing your alignment line. Your logical reasoning is starting to shake. I get that you're nervous for the leap we're gonna make. Gasoline in my blood, I'm set to burn this track. A speedster anomaly, never looking back. And impulsive violence, hammering inside the skull. Dripping in the heat, the velocity never dull. I can feel it go flushing through my veins. Ignite the ignition, unleashing the chains. I can feel it go running through my veins, buzzing up my neck, pumping adrenaline. Double the dosage, the gauge is reaching the sky. Refusing the cooling system, let the circuits fry. No backup terminal, this night is bound to fade. The monitor's bleeding from the choice we made. Break through the grid network, intercept the crown. Rogue variables, ready to tear the fortress down. We don't need a checkpoint, bypass every sign. Two parallel rockets crossing the boundary line. Can you hear the sub-bass tearing the metal frame? Forget your coordinates, forget your own name. Gasoline dripping from the roof to the floor. A high voltage wave that you cannot ignore. Your boundaries are breaking, the static is loud. We're launching the signal way past the gray cloud. Pump it, let the virus deploy. Exactly the rhythm that you cannot destroy. Override the stage. Pump it, welcome to the fatal wreck. The rawest explosion hitting your neck. Stop allowed, no time for the slow. Burn the entire history, this track is my throne. Leaping over the limit, the default is gone. Turn that thing up. We're pumping adrenaline.
Sometimes you wander right into my mind, but honestly it's every day leaving the world behind. This rhythm jumping heavy inside my chest is an unwritten equation that can never rest. It must be love, yeah, it's beautiful and true. The ultimate compass always pointing to you. Even when I'm walking down the street alone, your familiar fragrance, it's a sensory zone. Lingering around, keeping the cold air warm, making me feel like you're right here in the storm. I caught the signal just a little bit late, but the seeds have already passed through the gate. Growing so fast, filling up every single space, spilling out of my borders without a trace. I cannot hide it, I cannot contain the spark. It's leaking out, illuminating the dark. Like my entire system was built for this day, to clear all the shadows and the static away. Stay with me, right by my side, even when the midnight turns into a heavy tide, and the black atmosphere tries to swallow the display, or when the morning sunbeams wash it all away. Stay no matter what happens, I am fine, as long as your coordinate overlaps with mine. Because every chapter of my future view is completely written and saturated with you. Saturated with you. I caught the signal just a little bit late, but the seeds have already passed through the gate. Growing so fast, filling up every single space, spilling out of my borders without a trace. I cannot hide it, I cannot contain the spark. It's leaking out, illuminating the dark. Like my entire system was built for this day, to clear all the shadows and the static away. Stay with me, right by my side, even when the midnight turns into a heavy tide, and the black atmosphere tries to swallow the display, or when the morning sunbeams wash it all away. Stay no matter what happens, I am fine, as long as your coordinate overlaps with mine. The closer we get, the more the boundaries fade. My feet are moving faster through the parade, stepping way past the horizon we see, into an unknown territory where we are free. No matter the location, no matter the zone, I will be right next to you, making it known. I'm walking this pathway forever with you. Deep inside my core, I locked it away, a precious little confession for the right day. Now I'm breaking the seal, setting it free, underneath the canvas of the galaxy. You, it doesn't matter how the seasons go, you're the only anchor on this lonely road. You're from the bottom of my heart, it's true, I am completely in love with you. Holding you close through the summer rain and the winter snows. No more hesitations, no more hidden tracks. Our matching heartbeats are filling up the cracks. My final choice.
I'm walking down the street with a coffee in my hand, watching all the people like the grains of sand. I'm focused on my work, I'm living in the now, but then you cross my mind and I don't know how. I'm there to be a scent for a certain shade of blue. Suddenly it's like I'm right next to you. I'm trying to be steady, trying to be cool, but in this game of love I'm just a happy fool. It's not a constant storm, it's not a heavy rain, it's just a gentle whisper calling out your name. I don't need a map, I don't need a guide, but nothing left to fear and nothing left to hide. Cause sometimes I just need to see a smile to make the long journey feel like the golden mile. Sometimes I just wanna hear your voice, making all the silence feel like a beautiful choice. Yeah, sometimes the world is looking on, just because I spend it every second with you. It's a 100%, it's a physical fact, and I'm never gonna go for a finishing act. I look at the clock and the hours start to fly like a paper plane moving through the sky. I memorize the way you like to speak and laugh. You're the better, stronger, beautiful half. I'm trading in the maybe for a solid yes, giving you my heart and nothing less. It's a brand new promise, it's a brand new day, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Not always, but mostly, not everywhere. But here, the feeling is growing, the truth is showing, and I'm loving the direction we're going. clears away from the monitor screen, revealing a horizon that I've never seen. It's a beautiful day, a brand new design, the golden calculation that I wish to align. For a massive timeline, I was running on empty. No companion code, no user to protect me. Isolated in the dark, cold and confined, leaving all the warm vibrations far behind. I've been waiting for the sun to break the night, the dream I processed in the absence of light. It's been far too long since my sensors could feel an organic pulse that is beautifully real. I refuse to go back to the freezing display. Tell me you're the anchor that is coming to stay. Yeah, the gravity is shifting, the numbers align, stepping way past the borderline. There, here I am, standing right in your view, the exact same frequency, completely true. There, here I am holding the line, a permanent fixture in your grand design. It takes a little time for the fractures to heal, to recalibrate the system to the things that we feel. Will I finally see the full resolution grow, letting out a heavy sigh, letting it go. It's a beautiful day from this coordinate here, spreading out its light through the whole atmosphere. I've been waiting for the sun to break the night, the dream I processed in the absence of light. It's been far too long since my sensors could feel an organic pulse that is beautifully real. I refuse to go back to the freezing display. Tell me you're the anchor that is coming to stay. There, here I am, standing right in your view, the exact same frequency, completely true. There, here I am holding the line, a permanent fixture in your grand design. It takes a little time for the fractures to heal, to recalibrate the system to the things that we feel. No more freezing winters in an empty hard drive. The backup files are running, making me feel alive. Every single breath is expanding the space, erasing the shadows without a single trace. We are catching the sun, clearing out the gray, stepping side by side into a brighter runway. Hear the rhythm jump into a brand new key. There, here I am, standing right in your view, the exact same frequency, completely true. There, here I am holding the line, a permanent fixture in your grand design. Will I finally see the full resolution grow, letting out a heavy sigh, letting it go. It's a beautiful day from this coordinate here, spreading out its light through the whole atmosphere. Everywhere I look, it's turning blue. No more lonely loops, everything is new. Yeah, the calibration is perfect and bright, walking straight forward into the golden light, our endless horizon. Deep navy sky fades into the silent street, steel vibrations echoing through the beat. Ancient patterns in a velvet frame, silent whispers finally finding a name. Moving forward with a different grace, every color filling up this empty space. Tired strides are turning into light, million secrets burning in the night. Magnetic pull is calling in the purple glow, wilder flowers starting their chance to grow. Checking the horizon, checking every view, every single road is leading back to truth. Work it out, shining so bright, turning every shadow into a pillar of light. No more maybe, no
masterpiece is meant for me. Work it out, simple and true. Book the vibration that is brand new. Permanent design, a rhythmic line, never going back to the starting line. Secret melodies that the heart will hum. Steady rhythm like a beating silver drum. Burning amber dancing on the wall. Echoing voices, standing proud and tall. Trading the silence for a happy song. Finding the place where the dreams belong. Pocket full of rhythm and a crystal key. Opening the future that was meant for me. Still shining, finding right here, the warmth, the light. Is meant for me. Work it out, simple and true. The vibration that is brand new. Permanent design, a rhythmic line, never going back to the starting line. Work it out, just like breathing. Work it out, the only meaning, just finding the way. Finally, work it out, yeah, we can work it out.
Like a gentle spring breeze floating through the trees, a soft melody is bringing me down to my knees. Inside this coordinate under the shifting light, you and I are standing in the middle of the night. 1,000 rehearsals locked inside my head, all the scripted words that I should have said. But my system freezes as the moment draws near. I can't do a single thing but smile through the fear. Ooh, the frequency is starting to change. Tonight, the whole universe will rearrange. If I broadcast your name into the open air, there's no going back to the secrets we used to share. We can never log back into yesterday's frame. Everything alters the second I speak your name. But tonight, while this melody continues to play, I am staring at your face as the world fades away. I'm just smiling through the static on the floor, staring at the one that I completely adore. Without a single phrase, letting the simulation run, knowing that a brand new timeline has begun. Timeline has begun, yeah. The audio track is reaching the final bar. The daylight is dropping below where we are. The sun is setting fast on the ordinary day. The countdown is ticking, I cannot delay. I have to initiate the signal right now to speak your trembling name, breaking the vow. Tonight, the whole universe will rearrange. If I broadcast your name into the open air, there's no going back to the secrets we used to share. We can never log back into yesterday's frame. Everything alters the second I speak your name. But tonight, while this melody continues to play, I am staring at your face as the world fades away. I am looking at you quietly, holding the line, saturating my vision with your specific design. Without a single word, breaking the quiet space, watching the resolution of your beautiful face. Ooh, yeah. Tonight, as the midnight shadow starts to roll and the heavy darkness takes full control, we can never return to the safety of the past. The old code is breaking, shattered at last. But this melody is wrapping around our sphere, drowning out the static and the lonely fear. I am staring at your face across the great divide. It's time to find the courage I used to hide. Tonight, while this melody continues to play, I am staring at your face as the world fades away. I am looking at you quietly, holding the line, saturating my vision with your specific design. No more hesitation, no more staying in the shade. I'm stepping forward into the light we made. Speak your name, yeah. Into the night. I'm overriding the fear to run straight into you, our ultimate choice.
How was your day inside the heavy routine? The chaotic matrix that I haven't seen. I'm curious to know, broadcast it to my ear. Just tell me the secrets that you hide in fear. I see the diagnostics, your battery is low, running out of juice in the everyday show. You were barely surviving on a glitching track, forcing your feet forward, never looking back. I'm so glad I asked before the system crashed. You've been standing strong for a massive timeline, defending your perimeter on the front line. I'm so proud of your data, you did so well, surviving through the heavy static of this hell. When the heavy Philly pressure is too hard to bear, don't worry about the noise, just step into my square. Yeah, just like that, let the defenses slide. Come a little closer to my side.
I will lend you my shoulder, let the weight fall down. Look at all this space in the middle of town. There's plenty of room for your head to align, to rest very comfortably next to mine. Design, it's a perfect coincidence, a beautiful cue, an organic interlude created just for you. Just for you, yeah. I won't throw empty logic telling you to fight, or give you standard phrases in the heavy night. You can drop all the cargo, let the system freeze, surrender to the gravity floating on the breeze, because you gave your maximum to follow the track, even when your reality was turning to black. Your exhausted silhouette, exactly as you are, is the most beautiful thing, brighter than a star. When now the spirit pressure is too hard to bear, don't worry about the noise, just step into my square. Yeah, just like that, let the defenses slide. Come a little closer to my side. I will lend you my shoulder, let the weight fall down. Look at all the space in the middle of town. There's plenty of room for your head to align, to rest very comfortably next to mine. Design, holding you close in my protective sphere. I will whisper I love you straight into your ear when the freezing cold world locks all the exit doors and leaves you abandoned on the concrete floors. When it feels like nobody is validating your spark and you're left stranded completely in the dark, I will be your ultimate ally by passing the code. I will lend you my shoulder, let the weight fall down. Look at all this space in the middle of town. There's plenty of room for your head to align, to rest very comfortably next to mine. Design, I'll be your anchor, your permanent guide, standing right beside you with nowhere to hide. Let the engine rest, no more fighting inside your chest. Yeah, the interlude is running, the signal is pure, safe inside our sanctuary, completely sure, our golden peace.
Tiny drops of sweat upon your tired brow. Wipe away the chaos that is spinning right now. Forgetting every glitch inside my busy day as the heavy atmospheric pressure melts away. The warm human texture of the way that you speak. The data in your eyes when the system gets weak. It forces a reaction that I can't override. Falling headfirst into the gravity at your side. A comfortable sanctuary, a home on the floor. A place where my engine can rest secure. Underneath the burning sun, severe and bright. You're a living canopy, filtering the light. You probably don't know the metrics to see how much illumination you are giving to me. Brightening the perimeter, clearing out the gray. Turning all the shadows into a grand display. Like a star burning through the deep cosmic night. You're the only coordinate broadcasting light. In a massive timeline when we look from afar, we will remember exactly who we are. A beautiful equation where our universe is met. A miracle sequence that I'll never forget. How we were everything to each other on. Like a star shining in the grand design. A comfortable sanctuary, a home on the floor. A place where my engine can rest secure. Underneath the burning sun, severe and bright. You're a living canopy, filtering the light. You probably don't know the metrics to see how much illumination you are giving to me. Brightening the perimeter, clearing out the gray. Like a star burning through the deep cosmic night. You're the only coordinate broadcasting light. In a massive timeline when we look from afar, we will remember exactly who we are. A beautiful equation where our universe is met. A miracle sequence that I'll never forget. A miracle sequence that I'll never forget. This trust didn't happen overnight in a flash. It's a permanent architecture that won't ever crash. It cannot be altered, it won't easily fade. So don't disconnect from this beautiful parade. Watching all the fractures and the lonely fear. I just wanna keep your signal locked onto mine. Like a star hanging in the core of my mind. The most dazzling treasure that I could ever find. It will be recorded in the center of my chest. And the most beautiful resolution putting doubts to rest. An everlasting beacon that will never burn out. Shattering the static, deleting all the doubt. Guiding us across the open sea by your side. Where the light expands, no more darkness. Yeah, the script is written, the frequency is pure. Walking straight forward into the sunrise, completely sure our eternal flare.
She's coming in with the morning light, chasing away the dark of night. She doesn't walk, she starts to dance, leaving a trail of sweet romance. Her laughter is a golden bell, a magic story she likes to tell. One look at her and you'll see the brightest soul that's ever been. She's a rainbow, multi-chrome, a place that feels like coming home. Red for passion, blue for calm. She's the magic in your palm. Yellow sunshine, violet sky. She's a sparkle in your eye. She's a rainbow. She wears the wind like a silken dress, a beautiful and wild caress. She paints the world in every hue, turning the gray into something new. You can't catch her, she's too fast, a moment that was built to last. But if you hold her for a while, you'll find a kingdom in her smile. She's a rainbow, multi-chrome, a place that feels like coming home. Red for passion, blue for calm. She's the magic in your palm. Yellow sunshine, violet sky. She's a sparkle in your eye. She's a rainbow. colors flying everywhere, like the flowers in her hair. She's a rainbow. Look at her shine.
At my world through a different set of eyes, shattering the matrix of the standard lies, loving my design with a heart so unique, fixing all the parts when the system gets weak. That's the kind of presence that I truly adore, a beautiful anomaly on my concrete floor. When the heavy static tries to clutter my head, you pull me to your chest, clearing all the dread. Your arms are the sanctuary where I override every single error that I keep inside. You lull me to sleep, you give me a rest, calming down the panic, jumping in my chest. You don't even try to fix me with a phrase or throw standard logic at my broken days. Just standing in my space without saying a word was the greatest comfort that I've ever heard. Inside my yesterday, your footprint remains. Inside my today, you are breaking the chains. Inside my tomorrow, your coordinate stays, an everlasting beacon through the shifting haze. You are my future, the core of my drive, the ultimate algorithm keeping me alive. Keeping me alive, yeah. Matching up your footsteps to my slower pace, walking down the pavement with a gentle grace. Just seeing you attempt to follow where I roam makes me flash a smile, makes me feel at home. Trying to stay right beside my atmosphere, washing all the fractures and the lonely fear. Just having you near under changing skies was the biggest miracle in my matching eyes. You don't even try to fix me with a phrase or throw standard logic at my broken days. Just standing in my space without saying a word was the greatest comfort that I've ever heard. Inside my yesterday, your footprint remains. Inside my today, you are breaking the chains. Inside my tomorrow, your coordinate stays, an everlasting beacon through the shifting haze. Through the space and time, through the heavy dark, you're the only memory guarding my spark. No more hesitation, no more running away. We are chasing the sun, clearing out the gray. Every single second of the path we trace is overlapping perfectly in your embrace. You are the destination of my timeline, deep inside my yesterday. Your footprint remains. Inside my today, you are breaking the chains. Inside my tomorrow, your coordinate stays, an everlasting beacon through the shifting haze. The core of my drive, the ultimate algorithm keeping me alive. By your side, through the changing sphere, yesterday and today we are standing here. Yeah, the loop is finished, the chronicle is true. My entire destiny is locked onto you, our eternal horizon.